SummerSlam is a little over 2 weeks away, and we have a few matches to go over, so let's go through them as quickly as we can. First up, the SmackDown Tag Titles, as the Bludgeon Brothers defend against the New Day. The New Day recently won a little tournament over the past few weeks to become the number one contenders for the championship at SummerSlam. One thing always with the New Day is we don't know what members of the New Day will be in the match. So it could be Big E and Kofi, could be Xavier and Kofi, could be Xavier and Big E, or Kofi and Big E. Could be a finite amount of combinations. However, I feel like the Bludgeon Brothers need this win more, so I'm going to go with them, just based on, again, they need this more. They've been the champions for a little while. They should retain. Next up, Finn Balor versus Constable Corbin. For those who have not noticed the last few weeks, Corbin has been a constable source of Raw, having a checks and balances system to keep Raw General Manager Kurt Angle at bay with some of the more bigger decisions. But Finn recently defeated Corbin on the last pay-per-view, defeated him recently on Raw, literally put him in a doghouse, or a playhouse or something. I have no idea what the hell it was. It looked like a doghouse or something, but nonetheless, I'm going to go with Finn, because if we're going to push Finn eventually towards the Universal title, which would be the goal for some people, I don't think that Finn would be, it wouldn't make sense for Corbin to win this. However, if Corbin is to have a bigger role at SummerSlam, he would need this win more. But I wouldn't be surprised if Corbin won, but I'm going to go with Finn. Next up, Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. And this is going to be an interesting match, just because this is the match people have wanted for years now. Ever since Bryan was medically cleared, this is the match people wanted. We did get a taste of it during a gauntlet match a couple months ago, but it was only for like a minute or so it wasn't really satisfying to most people. This is the match that I feel that Miz should win, because this would catapult Miz towards the WWE title, especially to defeat a caliber contender for the title in Daniel Bryan. But it's the emotional favorite is clearly Bryan. But I will go for Bryan. I don't feel I'm right on this. I wouldn't be surprised if Miz won, especially if Miz is going to once again go for the WWE title. But I don't see that it could happen. But again, the emotional favorite obviously is Bryan. But I will go with Bryan just because it's a feel-good moment. You need some of those at SummerSlam, especially with some of the matches on this card, and that would be one of them. And finally, the United States Championship is on the line, as well as the claim to being the face of America, as the current face of America and United States champion, Shinsuke Nakamura, defends both against the former face of America and the former champion, Jeff Hardy. Recently, I would have thought this would have been an Orton-Hardy match at SummerSlam, but that is wishful thinking. However, this is going to be a great match nonetheless. It'll probably be better than the one where literally it was a low blow and that was it. If that happens again, that will be disappointing. However, Nakamura just became the face of America and became the United States champion, so I feel like Nakamura will retain. I would not be surprised if Hardy won the title back, but I don't want to see a case of hot potato with the title. And with that being said, SummerSlam is a few weeks away, and with NXT coming up, we'll have more on the TakeOver side tomorrow.